Acqua in Lawrence, Massachusetts. We have a space that has about 2,300 square feet, and it's a space that is fully enclosed, right? So we have brick walls all throughout the left and right of the space itself, low ceilings. We were brought in to conceptualize and design the interior and also design an intelligent lighting system that would elevate the experience for the customers here. Some of the things that we started to work on were space planning. We decided to reconfigure the space in a way that really helped them maximize seating and also improve the way that their customers kind of get arranged in the space itself, right? So one of the approaches that we took to tackle this project was, how do we maximize seating? How do we get more tables in the room to increase, let's say, bottle sales, for example? The clientele that comes here is mainly bottle service consumption. So we focus on creating a layout that really focused on creating a better experience for bottle sales. That meant reducing the size of the bar to the minimal size needed to operate, and really focusing on increasing the amount of seating that we had along the perimeter of the room. Now, once we finalized our new layout, essentially our new floor plan and furniture layout, that's when we started to do all of this decor that you see, all of this design, all of the intelligent lighting and video systems that we've designed and integrated into this particular space. When designing spaces, one of the things that I like to incorporate into design is a type of symmetry. So one of the things that I did to try and accomplish achieving some symmetry was laying out these arch displays evenly, throughout the space itself. And to help counterbalance the arch LED displays, we placed these 4 arrangement of backlit bulbs. Those backlit bulbs are doing the job of illuminating the Japanese-inspired artwork, and these are all elements that really help boost the aesthetic of the space and really bring a bit of art into the space. And there was a lot of challenges in this room. We don't have any windows. We don't have a really high ceiling. The ceiling was actually quite low, which presented a lot of different challenges for us. And again, that was just something that was very outdated. And for the type of space that this is, they really needed something modern. So came up with these reflective ceiling panels that are these high gloss black ceiling panels, which gives us that illusion of a double height ceiling. They really do a good job at not making you feel like you're so enclosed with this really low ceiling right above you. It just kind of really amplifies all of the small details and design elements that we incorporated into the space. One of the things that we also did with these ceiling panels is that we spaced them out in a way where they are landing in strategic places, right? So they're not butted up together. There's a space in between them of about 16 inches or so. And that's where we're able to place our intelligent lighting system. Not to mention that the arched LED displays that are attached to the wall also land in between the panels, which helps us create, again, a beautiful effect of reflection. When you're seeing the graphics flow through the arch display, there's an amazing reflection on the high gloss ceiling panels, which again really helps to amplify the effect because of this approach that we took with the design, which was driven by solving a problem that was existing. So part of what we did is that we integrated spot fixtures and beam fixtures. That marriage of fixtures really helps us create a dynamic lighting show. Having variety in lighting fixture types really helps create a lighting show that is well coordinated and that also gives you tons of options, right? Because that variety is what's gonna set this room apart. We also have these backlit bulbs, so these backlit bulbs had to be custom manufactured. And the reason why they had to be custom manufactured is because there isn't a backlit bulb in the market that is made out of plastic, right? So in this specific room where customers can reach out, touch, and potentially break a glass backlit bulb, that wasn't an option for us here. So we had to figure out a way how to make it happen and bring that idea to life. We went ahead and had these bulbs made, and they're made out of plastic, you know? They have this beautiful high gloss black finish that goes perfectly with the entire decor here, and they do a tremendous job at backlighting the beautiful Japanese-inspired artwork. So these bulbs are actually wired individually into a DMX relay that allows us to control each bulb individually and create dynamic effects, you know, chasing effects that run back and forth in the entire length of the room, in pairing with the rest of the intelligent lighting fixtures, kind of put together a beautiful lighting show. When we decided to relocate the stage in Aqua to this position here, we really wanted to come up with an idea that would help embrace and enhance live performances. So when we were thinking of creating this display, we really wanted to create something that embodied the performers and really had depth and dimension. Also, we wanted to figure out a way to integrate some type of modern display, not just your typical flat on the wall display. And that's exactly what we have behind me. So if you can see here, we have a large area of the display where it's flat, but as we approach the corners, the display curves, right? And this is really when you start to see the beauty of this design come through. As the layers go higher and higher, you can also see how they're tiered, right? And getting closer and closer towards the center. I had a lot of fun designing this because it was something that is really unique. It's something that is really customized, and it is a display that is beautiful. On this display, we're able to showcase custom graphics, visuals, logos, you name it, any type of promotion. And this is essentially going to be the main backdrop behind all the performances that happen here at Aqua Lounge. One of the things that we had to figure out how to integrate into the space itself were haze machines, because this is a room that gets really, really filled and dense. So we didn't have the option to just put it on the floor. Magmatic didn't really offer us an option on being able to ceiling mount this unit. So we had to create and build a ceiling bracket that essentially hugs the entire fixture and secures itself to the entire body of the fixture, which now then that allows us to be able to mount the unit up onto the ceiling. This is something very common in nightlife, where customers typically sit on the backrest, on the top of the backrest, and normally is very slim, very uncomfortable. So we decided to face reality and really provide customers a place to sit up here, since they're gonna do it anyway. I mean, who are we kidding, right? It's no secret, customers do it all the time, and we decided just to embrace it and provide them a bit more of comfort on this backrest seat. When earlier we mentioned symmetry, this also is an element that we integrated into the space that helps us achieve a bit of symmetry, where we have a backlit bulb on the left and a backlit bulb on the right, and equidistantly to those bulbs are the displays. So if you can imagine, the selfies that people are going to be able to take here are going to look incredible. Just because the play on light, the play on the space, the beautiful artwork behind us, really helps create, you know, a special moment in this area here. So here at Aqua Lounge, for the back of the bar shelving display, our bottle display, essentially we designed a display that is vertically illuminated versus your typical horizontal shelf illumination. Feel like it gives it a bit of verticality, right? And it plays very well with the reflection of the gloss black panels, right? So we opted to make this design be fabricated out of steel, welded together, and put in place. So in this space here, we're going to have a two-tiered bottle step display to allow them to have a bit more of capacity for bottles that they use for actual mixing. Up above here, we have your top shelf liquor display, and that's typical in any nightclub, bar, restaurant space that we design. So like bottom tier, top tier, special bottles, you know, and this really helps provide customers a visual as to what this place has to offer in terms of alcoholic beverages and selection of, you know, different spirits. One other element that we integrated into this bar bottle display are glass shelves, right? So glass shelves allow the light to transmit through. That just allows this design to look a little bit more airy, more modern, and in my opinion, just overall better. So here we are at the heart of the intelligent lighting system and the video system. This control station essentially allows us to trigger and manipulate all of the lighting that is integrated into this particular project, and really is how we're able to control everything. Here at Aqua, we are going to train the staff that works here to utilize this, and their lighting technicians, we're also going to train them on how to operate this system that we've integrated for them to, you know, host live events and operate the day-to-day nightlife events that are occurring here as well. And, you know, it's an intimidating system for those who don't know it, but once we get through training the staff and showing them the way that we've set it up for them to be able to operate, right, it's something that's very streamlined. And we are able to provide the customer remote support, because if they have an issue, all they do is give us a call and we're able to remote in and help them solve any issues that arise, especially in the early days of usage. The customer and the technician here have to get used to operating the system on an ongoing basis. The more they operate it, muscle memory kicks in, and essentially is gonna become second nature to them. But in the early stages, we do get calls and we do provide support to the customer in order for them to be able to resolve any minor issues that arise with the control system. So here at Aqua, we have close to 100 fixtures, right? Each fixture we're able to control individually, and essentially that gives us the ability to really take control of how we design and also how we control the lighting and video system that's in place here. You can see that we have spot fixtures, beam fixtures, we have custom backlit LED bulbs. We also have these beautiful arched LED screens, right? In addition to that, there are the step lights, right, that are lined underneath all of the banquette seating that's in place here. Now you have the bar, you have all of the stage lighting that's in place, smoke machines. This entire advanced intelligent lighting system really helps rock the house here at Aqua, and it's something that's really going to set the tone for the town and everyone in it. It's a very innovative lighting system, very advanced and very capable lighting system. This is not something that you buy off the rack. This is custom manufactured just for Aqua Lounge, right? And this is something that we conceptualize from scratch, and we're able to integrate for them and design, deliver, and program. This entire package is something that is, again, going to set the tone, and it's going to help them provide a very high level customer experience for their guests that come here. The parties here are going to be wild. So, you know, from our conversations with the ownership here, they're very excited and very happy to be able to bring this to Lawrence, Massachusetts, and really help, again, set the tone in the town and really help enhance the nightlife experience here in Aqua Lounge.